Hello and welcome back to another Lord of the Rings live stream. Hey Astari, how you doing? Right on time, precisely when he means to. Yes, I am here on time when I mean to, but I do not have a wizard anymore because Gandalf valiantly sacrificed himself to the Balrog. Beastno resubscribed for 1 month, 14 months. How incredible. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Also, I just realized that my icon is still my old logo for the subscribe pop-up. 14 months for Lord of the Rings? Yes, sir. Let's go. Yes. Okay, so we are finishing up well, ideally, if I play well, we are finishing up the second Fellowship of the Ring box today, meaning that if we finish and we complete this, we get to open and take a look at the Lost Realm expansion. And so if we do well, we get some cool stuff. Okay, so we did lose Gandalf last time, and it was clarified that if any hero is in your discard pile at the end of the game, they are considered locked out for the remainder of the campaign, which is kind of how I was feeling proceeding anyways, just thematically speaking. Hey Sam, how's it going? How you doing? Good afternoon. Happy Friday. So, that being said, we need to deck build a little bit. I'm going to keep the same Sam and Pippin, and then we are required to use Frodo. So I'm going to keep these three because I don't want to incur the +1 threat cost to sub them out. That being said, it's going to be tough. This scenario I think is going to be pretty tough without Spirit. I also don't want to I want to keep it thematic. And there's really only a couple of options that I can justify being thematic at this point with my Spirit card pool. We have Pippin. I don't know. I think you can sub these out interchangeably, but Pippin Spirit is just bad. Very, very bad. So, like with Pippin, if each hero you control has the Hobbit trait, he gains a special... Hey, Breaking of the Fellowship. Yep, Breaking of the Fellowship. He gains a special ability, but I also don't think that all my heroes are going to have the Hobbit trait. So there's that. The other one that I could justify to myself is Galadriel. Maybe she decided to take a little bit longer of a time hanging out with the Fellowship than she did in the actual books, and made it down and journeyed along the Anduin with them. But that being, I think we're gonna run into a... Well, I guess I never really thought about a Biosphere hero, but we have the Fellowship. Those are the characters that are thematically available to us today. So Aragorn, Legolas, Boromir, Gimli, the Hobbits. So I didn't think about going dual sphere, and now I'm starting to think about doing that. My initial thought was to run a Boromir and see how that ran, because Boromir, you know, this is his final stand in the story. I guess we could go Aragorn leadership. We have Boromir. I don't want to go Gondor though. So okay, so having some extra hit points will be nice. Really? Okay. Yeah, I have not played this. We're building this blind. I think let's do that. Let's go ahead and go with the tactics Boromir. The other option would be to go with like Legolas, which actually Legolas may be a better option for us. But we need, if we go with Legolas, we need a defending option. And Boromir can be that. Legolas cannot. Throw my 2 cents in, and Boromir? Okay, let's do it. Let's do Boromir. Alrighty. So I kind of put away a lot of the cards that synergized well with Gandalf, which reduced my deck size pretty significantly. And we were left over from like our previous deck builds, like Steward, Hobbit Cloak, which also is a good defending idea path to go forward. We got Bill the Pony. We got Rivendell Minstrel, and then Snowborn Scout. I do think that I want to keep Rivendell Minstrel, and I think we need some spirits in here. There's some nasty when revealed effects. You know what? Actually, I'm looking through this. I don't know if we need spirit that much. It would be nice to have questing, but I think we can overcome that with some allies. So we may not need the minstrels. What we are going to be doing is this quest splits into a very thematic implementation into mechanics of splitting the fellowship. So once you progress onto 2A, everybody chooses a random 3A stage and progresses there. We then, yeah, they're all the same, I think, right? Oh no, their responses for after questing successfully. Well, basically, we're looking for Frodo's choice. So, and then we hop into 4B, but there will be kind of an onslaught. I pictured it of like, you know, whenever you're trying to drink water from a cup and all the ice is stuck and they all come rushing at you at the same time. That's how this quest feels with enemies, because they cannot be engaged on stage 1, then they are all going to come and engage you on stage 2. Let's try it without any spirit stuff. Let's force ourselves to run a game without spirits, and I think that may force me to see some strategies that I don't normally get to look too deep into. With Boromir, what we're gonna want to do is kind of Voltron Boromir a little bit. We want him to be our main defending hero, and so we want to find our Gondorian shield. Gandalf was so nice. I enjoyed Gandalf a lot. Oh yeah, the other nice thing is just like the threat reduction with spirits. And I can't use the ally Gandalf either. So, Gondorian shield, that's what I'm looking for. We also have the fire ability. Gondorian fire. Spend 1 resource from the attached hero's resource pool to give the attached hero +1 attack for each resource in its resource pool until the end of the phase. That's an option for us. Action. You finish your drink and must engage Ice Crab. Yeah, right? Nice. We do get 2 restricted slots on Boromir, so might as well fill them up. We also, since we're running tactics, we have unlocked the potential use of the Dagger of Westernices. Let's go ahead and grab those just because those are really solid for the hobbits to bear. They give you +2 attack if your threat is higher than the engaged or the enemy's engagement cost, which typically is happening if you are running with the hobbits. We can run some ruins just to kind of get our deck closer to what it needs to be. I also do want to, at some point, Defender of Rhonas. That's what I was looking for. I was like, I know I saw a card in here that I wanted, and I just couldn't remember what it was. This is the Defender. I mean, just the 2-drop Defender is a really solid ally. Dagger of Westernices for the hobbits. Yes. There's the other Defender. Okay. Let's take a look at allies, because we're going to need to be using allies to quest for us. I guess we do have some, or a good bit of questing power with just the hobbits themselves. We could do Faramir. It's a slight deviation from the story of the War of the Ring, but Faramir could come hang out with us. which kind of solves a lot of our questing issues. I think I'm going to grab another copy of Bill the Pony, just because Bill is free when Sam's around. I do want to keep Sam around. Okay. Let's go ahead and find our allies. We're going to move some of this off so we have some space to work. We lose Frodo fairly soon, so I don't think I'm going to be running Frodo's intuition. I just don't think that that's going to pay off super, super well. Okay. Oh, there's G's. Okay, so we've got the Snowborn Scouts, and these are going to be nice to block. Now, there are going to be some enemies in here that we cannot block against, and that's something that we're going to have Boromir then think about. It's going to be so tough because Boromir is going to want to raise our threat. I think, oof, it's going to be tough. I haven't decided which heroes I'm going on a run through Dream Chaser. It's because I'm sleeving a ton of cards. I still haven't decided. You have to use at least one of them from that set, right? Or if not all of them. I do wish I had Fellowship allies. So like, I don't think I have a Gimli ally or a Legolas ally, but it'd be cool to be able to play some of those thematically. We could have the Ints. I mean, the Ints could be hanging out. I'm actually not super opposed to the Ints. Foe Hammer. No, we have some good card draw, so I don't think we need a Foe Hammer, but Goblin Cleaver may be the right way to go, because I think a lot of these are orcs. If not all of them. They actually all should be orcs thematically, right? Like, there's so many locations. Yeah, they're all orcs. I agree. I try to use them all from that set, but we'll see. Definitely use one at the bare minimum. Nice. Yeah, I cannot help you. I have no idea who is in that set. I wish I did, though. That'd be... What was I thinking? Goblin Cleaver. There it is. Usually these are kind of pseudo-chronological, and so I was not expecting it to be there at the top. We're also going to take... Oh, you know what we're going to do is we're going to Voltron Boromir with some of those signal cards. Do you have access to Farmer Maggot? Yes, I do. I do have access to Farmer Maggot. Where is he at? He's right here. Yes, Farmer Maggot. Probably run 2 of these guys. Feint's always a good card. Go Fast Hitch? What does Fast Hitch get us? Probably not too much. And there's really not a lot of threat reduction outside of Spirit, is there? Not that I can really think of. We'll see how it goes. We will see. Need to take the training wheels off at some point, right? this is what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna make Boromir. This is the direction of the deck. We're gonna make Boromir feel very, 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 very powerful, so that he can, you know, he can feel good about his actions here at the end of the Fellowship. I am just missing this Goblin Cleaver. Where is my Goblin Cleaver? Okay, apparently we're running 2 Goblin Cleavers. Oh wait, hold on. Huzzah. Stuck in the box. Josh, well met, travelers. How you doing? Welcome. Perfect. Nelson playing Lord of the Rings, just what I needed to help my insomnia. I can't tell if that's an insult or not. Okay. Let's Voltron Boromir with these signal cards. Because Boromir can increase our threat and ready once per round, we can use like the signals for the quest and the mark and warning. Do we just run them all? I think we do, because even if we draw a double one, eventually it's not even limited to 1 per hero. Okay, so Boromir is going to be sitting at 4 defense. Let's go ahead and run Dunedain Warning. It's directed more at Lord of the Rings than you. Fair. Okay, so we definitely want a quest. We definitely want... Let's take 2 marks, 2 quests, and 2 warnings. Let's just do it. We could give him Sentinel. Don't need that at all. That's interesting that the one that gives you range is cost 2. If you were playing Marvel Champions, you'd be feeling your insomnia instead of curing it. Fair. Okay. Let's see where we're at for card-wise, just because I have absolutely no idea. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4. Alrighty. We don't need the minstrels. Those are dead to us. Let's take a look at our lore allies. See if there's any in here. We are going to be running... What are my restricted items, actually? So we could run Celebrian Stone, which would help a lot, actually. Let's go Celebrian Stone. Let's go 2 of those. Celebrian Stone, sorry. Celebrian. Any interest in a Burning Brand lore attachment? Shadow Cancel? Yeah, probably. Yeah, let me grab our stones. A Burning Brand. I don't think I've really ever run a Burning Brand. Attached to a lore character restricted. We can exhaust this to cancel a... Pippin's never defending for us, and so if we do that, we probably want to lean into bringing like a Song of Wisdom to give Boromir a lore character, or the lore trait. And if we do that, then I want to lean heavier into lore, which is fine. I think I'm okay with that. Maybe not then. Let's go Bofur. Why not, right? Bofur's a good friend. Okay. Burning Brand on Boromir was OP strategy back before both cards got nerfed. both. Anytime that both cards got nerfed, I'm just really interested into what led to that. But I know Boromir, his nerf was that it wasn't once per phase, right? You could just do it forever, and then you could run the Gondorian Fire and just give him like 9 billion defense. And give him Sentinel and just let him defend for the entire table. Which is great. Do we have any pipes that actually work with hobbits? Oh wait, Bilbo's spirit. Never mind, just kidding. Burning Brand did an exhaust so Boromir could defend for the whole table without chat. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. Ooh, Elrond. Choose one, heal all damage, discard a condition attachment, or each player draws a card. Let's grab Elrond. Elrond seems pretty cool. Boromir is probably one of the characters I actually really like from Lord of the Rings, so I think he's entitled to be OP. Yes. Yes, fair. Never run Elrond, so this will be fun. This is thematic. It's his presence. No, it's following them from Rivendell. Then I guess in that sense we should probably run a Galadriel. Closer presence. Let's go back in time to 2015 so we can do that. Part of me wants to play just that just seems great. Grateful Wanderer seems pretty good. I don't even remember opening this card. Let's go ahead and grab one more copy of The Ruins. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. Got 10 slots left. I am a little worried about our questing, which we may just drop Ents in here. The Ents have been helping us already, so we may just bring some Ents along. What was I looking for? Galadriel. 3 cost. Yeah, it was fine earlier in the days of the game, but threat reduction was harder to come by. Okay, we may just run one Galadriel. Oh, just kidding. There she is. I have been really enjoying the Ents. I kind of want to just bring Ents back. A Treebeard. Wandering Ent. Booming Ents. Booming Ents are crazy. I forgot about the Booming Ents. Yeah, because they get +1 attack for each damaged Ent character you control. how absurd. I love that. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Especially because we have archery in this deck. So it's going to be really easy to spread out damage among Ents. And then the Booming Ent is going to swing for a good amount. A good amount. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I'm thinking about just running the last Booming Ent and calling it a day. Yeah. Alrighty, let's get it. Let's take a look at the deck because I'm sure it is a little bit eclectic. Perfect. Okay, so we got our Int Swarm here. We got Galadriel, Bofur, because that makes sense. Elrons. We got Bills, Snowborns. I may grab a Faramir. We got Gondorian Spearmans here. Farmer Maggots. Faints. I'm just looking at our quest potential. It'll probably be fine. Oh yeah, because Boromir is going to be questing for a lot as well once we get him up and running. I think the biggest issue is going to be our threat. The biggest issue is going to be the threat. Is managing that and making sure that we don't go too high. Fun deck build. Glad you kept doing this and winning with it. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I like talking with you all because there's a lot of things that I just like kind of get locked into, right? Like I feel like especially in a game that this is this big, you get like just kind of like tunnel vision on some of the cards that have been working for you recently, and a lot of the other cards that could work so well or are really good or really fun just kind of go unnoticed just because I get so fixated on Spirit is so good, I need to run Spirit, and now we're not running Spirit, and so it's just nice to have, you know, some confirmation or I guess like some help with building the deck. And so I think that creates some more varied deck builds and also helps me just get a little bit better. Alrighty. All right, we got all of our friends. Here are bad cards. Here are our good cards. Oh, sweet. Boromir's noble, so we actually have a slot for Andril. And a warrior, so Glamdring. These are both restricted, which means that the Celebrian Stone or the Gondorian Shield. We'll probably drop that there, and we'll just... Glamdring is going to be... It's going to be whatever it is. Okay, cool. Those are in there. And our start. You're playing campaign mode. Starting with the first player, each player chooses one of the following boon cards. And attaches it to a hero he controls. The chosen boon has been earned by the player, shuffled to followed by Night and Ill Fate into the encounter deck. Okay, so we got the Leaf-wrapped Limbas. Attach to a hero in play, attach Leaf-wrapped Limbas to the victory display and remove it from the campaign pool to ready all heroes in play. Probably don't need that one because we have two heroes that already ready. Lorien Rope, add Lorien Rope to the victory display and remove it from the campaign pool to give each location in the staging area -2 until the end of the round. Okay. 3 golden hairs. Add 3 golden hairs to the victory display, remove it from the campaign pool to lower each player's threat by 3, then each player draws 3 cards. That's going to be it right there. I don't even need to read. Each enemy engaged with you -4 attack. No, I think we're good. I think we're probably good. So let's go ahead and take 3 golden hairs. We'll attach it to... Sorry, I'm starting to need it to be spatially correct. Where's Gimli? I need Gimli to attach those 3 golden hairs to. Let's give it to Boromir, because if Boromir dies, I think we're in trouble. I'm getting closer and closer to jumping on the Ashes train. You absolutely should. Ashes is a great game. Ashes is a really fun game. Okay, these get shuffled in. I love Lord of the Rings. It's so fun. Oh, I'm also really excited that I get to dive into the Lost Realm expansion, which is the deluxe expansion for the Agmar Awakens cycle, which is one that people have now if they have jumped into the game from the repackaged. And so it's going to be fun to play play stuff that people are playing. Okay, all of these get shuffled in here. It's gonna be bad. There's a lot of burdens. Hold on, I need to read this last one. Each player chooses one of the burden pursued by the enemy or shadowed by fear. And one of the burden objective cards, Grievous Wound or Overcome Grief. So actually, because we killed the Balrog, we only need to choose one of these. So after your hero takes damage, it counts as addition. After attach your exhaust, deal 1 damage to it. We're gonna go Grievous Wound as our choice here. Dude, Sam is OP, love him. I ran Sam, Pippin, and Mary all the way through Lord of the Rings box, and they were great. Nice, nice. I could have run Mary. Nah, here we are. And then we have to choose Pursued by the Enemy or Shadow of the Fear. Treated printed text box of each character in play is blank except for traits. Each enemy engaged with the player not in the staging area makes an immediate attack. We'll take the immediate attack. I think we're a little bit more set up to do that than not have Boromir ready over and over and over again. I should have said the Fellowship box. Lord of the Ring box is far too bright. Fair. Okay, so the Great River. Having barely escaped from Moria, the Company of the Ring flees into the Forest of Lorien, where they are welcomed by the elves of the Golden Wood and supplied with boats and other gifts by their lord and lady, Celeborn and Galadriel. Then, after a brief rest, they set upon the River Anduin. Set Frodo's choice, Seat of Seeing, and the Path Galaean aside out of play. Add the Argonath and Sarn Gabir to the staging area. This says that so the company went on the long ways down the wide hurrying waters, borne ever southwards. Bare woods stalked along the bank, and they could have not glimpsed the lands behind. Enemies get +2 defense and cannot be engaged. Skip the encounter phase. The players cannot advance while the Angarath is in play. And then this says that it's immune to player card effects. It has 1 threat, because it's equal to the number of players in the game. The players cannot travel here while Sam Gabir is in play. So we have to take this out first. When it's explored, deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. Ugh. Very much don't like that. And Grievous Wound starts up in here in the play area. We start at 0 here. Alrighty. And I think we're about ready to start. Whew. Did I shuffle this? Yeah, I did. Okay. What are we looking for? I mean, Steward is always nice to see turn 1. We would also like, I guess, any allies. The shield would be nice, and I guess any of the signals, especially, or the Celebrian Stone, or the Wandering Signal. The one, not Wandering Signal, whatever the one is that gives me plus willpower. I think that'd be nice. I need to set my starting threat. So this is starting at 12, 20, 26. I am a little scared about that, actually. That's my scoop counters. I don't want to start that. Cool. Signals and a tree. Oh, a Treebeard would also be great. Yeah, that's what we want. We want Treebeard. That's... Oh my goodness. I shuffled these all upside down and in with each other. 2, 4, 6. Oh, there's the quest. There's Steward. Okay, I like that. There's Elrond starting us out. There's Mark, Goblin Cleaver. That's hard not to pass up right there. I mean, like, I think 3 golden hairs. There's no reason to not trigger this turn 1, right? We draw 3 cards and we lower our threat by 3, just giving us options. Honestly, I'm going to keep this. We have a lot of the things that we needed. We have a lot of card draws, so let's go ahead and just keep this. We'll start at our resource phase. There are very few times where I don't mulligan. I think that's kind of funny. Everyone gets a resource. We get to draw a card. And to Bill. Bill gets played. Bill's going to hang out. I think we're just going to do this. So add the 3 golden hairs to the victory display. Reduce our threat by 3. 1, 2, 3. And draw 3 cards. Galadriel, Snowborn, and another Elrond. I guess I should have looked at the cost distribution of the deck to see where I wanted to throw the Steward, but it just from here it looks like I want to throw a Steward on leadership. I probably should have run like a song for, I don't know. Okay, cool. We're not doing anything with anything else, so let's go into quest phase. We're showing 4. Yeah, yikes. I don't like that at all. We'll go 1, 4, 6, 7, 8. We skipped the encounter phase. Enemies cannot be engaged, so I think we're fine. So we'll go 8. When revealed until the end of the round, add 1 to the archery total at this stage for each ally currently in this stage. Okay, so we're good. And then we will travel to here. Stand up. Oh wait, hold on. We actually do get to place progress. You just can't progress. You can still place progress, but you can't move on. Okay, let's increase our threat, pass out some more money. Draw into a feint. I like that. Let's go ahead and use Sam to play our Steward here on Sam. Give us some money there. I kind of want to hang on to a resource with Sam so that I can play Galadriel next turn on Boromir. Okay. Let's just go ahead and move right into the quest phase. I'm gonna just count this up. Yeah. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Everyone's exhausted. I don't think it actually matters. Okay, Surge, Toughness. Ooh, what is Toughness? I don't think I know what Toughness is. Toughness is a new keyword. An enemy with Toughness reduces the amount of damage it takes by X each time it's assigned any amount of damage. Gross. I don't like that. Okay. Archery 1, it gets +2 against characters 2 or fewer printed hit points. Surges into Toughness 1. Either choose a player to reveal an additional counter card or makes an immediate attack against you. I guess we have to do an additional counter card. I don't think I realized that. While River Anduin is in the staging area, gains force at the end of the travel phase. Each player raises his threat by 1. Then River Anduin moves to the staging. Raises his threat by 1. Then the River Anduin moves to the staging area to the left if able. I assume that has something to do with stuff later. So we got 2, 4, 5, 6. We quested for 9. So we placed 3 here. Archery 1, we'll place 1 on Bill. Actually, we'll place it on Frodo. And now I think we're in a lot of trouble. After hero takes damage, we attach this here. After attached hero exhaust, deal 1 damage to it. But that's fine because we have an Elrond play. Alrighty, at the end of the round, we're going to increase our threat by 1. Pass out some money. Sam's rich. Sam's a rich, rich hobbit. Draw into Feint. Okay. We'll spend 3 from Pippin to play Elrond. We'll discard Grievous Wound. We will spend 3 to play Galadriel. So after Galadriel enters play from your hand, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an attachment of 3 or less and attach it for free. We got a Mithril Shirt, Dunedain Mark, Glamdring, and those are the options for us now. I don't want to do Mithril Shirt. So it's Glamdring. That's so tough because it's restricted. That's the issue, is right? So Glamdring is restricted, and so is our shield and the other one that we were looking at. But let's just go ahead and get Glamdring because we have it. Put the remaining cards back on the deck in any order. Even better. Let's go to Mark, Bill, Farmer, and then there. Okay. We'll spend 1 to play a Scout to drop a Progress there. Alrighty. It is time to quest. And thank goodness we have some questers now. Okay, if we take a immediate attack, we'll leave Snowborn to take that. So we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. So we're showing 15 to 2, 4, 5, 6. Peril. Either remove 1 enemy engaged with you to the first player's staging area or Growing Threat games Doom 2 and Surge. So Doom 2, 1, 2, and Surge because we can't choose the other one. When revealed, until the end of the round, add 1 archery total for each ally currently at this stage. Okay, well that's going to hurt a lot. Alrighty. Okay, so we're showing 6. We take 9. So 1 goes here, and 8 goes here to 12. So we're good there, actually. So we've quested through, but we cannot move until we have gone here. Oh wait, this raises our threat by 1. So that's last time. That's this time. We have to travel here. And then we're archery 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to assign 5 damage. Actually, that's really easy. We'll assign all 5 of it here because these are getting discarded. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's stand up. My timer is running out. I need threat reduction. Speaking of, let's go ahead and stand up, give money, raise our threat, draw into the mark. We'll spend 2 to play a quest here to Boromir. I guess we'll spend 2 to drop 2 marks as well. Boromir's getting crazy. And let's I'm worried about our threat. I think our threat is going to be an issue here. I think actually we will have traveled here. If we can push through. Showing 5. Yeah, I think we need to push through this so we can start killing some of those enemies. Okay. Let's go ahead and quest for 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. So we're showing 10 to 5. I'm gonna flip into one reveal. Remove all damage from each enemy at this stage. Each enemy at this stage gets +1 to all their stats until the end of the round. So we're showing 5, 6, 7. We quest through here. This pops, and we're gonna immediately advance. When revealed, remove the ring bearer and each card attached to it from the game. Treat the One Ring's text as blank while resolving this effect. Reduce each enemy's engagement cost to 0 until the end of the encounter phase. Oh, that's a bummer. So I don't actually get the benefits here. Oh, that's really bad. That's really, really bad. I did not think about that. I'm going to have cheated a little bit and not quested with Bill. Or else I think it's a scoop. So. No Marvel announcement. Nope. Way to go, Boromir. Scaring off the ring bear. Oh, actually, that is right. I could stand up with Boromir. No, we're just not going to quest. Skip the travel phase this round. Okay, so we can't go to the River Anduin. So we have to increase our threat by 1. At the end of the refresh phase, shuffle Seed of Searing and Frodo's Choice into the encounter discard pile. Then place the encounter discard pile at the bottom of the encounter deck. Starting with the first player, each player creates his own staging area and advances to a different stage 3A of his choice. In player order, each player moves 1 encounter card from the staging area to his. When there are no encounter cards left in the stage, discard it. Really cool stuff. I think we may need threat reduction. I thought this was Magic the Gathering for a minute. They're not gonna lie. Nice. Nice. Okay, so the ring bear is gone. Boo, Boromir. Boo. Everyone boo that noble. These guys engage us, and we cannot go there. I've already increased my threat. Okay. We will raise our threat to ready Boromir. We'll spend 2 resources to play 2 feints. Here. Oh, archery still goes off. If I could borrow the ring. I just need to borrow it. Okay, let's have Bill block the... Oh, wait, no. We fainted. Just kidding. So we will swing for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here, which will take him out. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, this is at the refresh phase. We exhaust Glandry? Nope. We just draw a card. We will raise our threat by 1. The ready Boromir, and we'll do the same thing here. We get to draw a card. And we will stand up. Increase our threat to 34. We're not going to win this. I don't think there's any way that we can win this without threat reduction. The end of the refresh phase, shuffle Seed of Seeing and Frodo's Choice into the encounter discard pile. And place the encounter discard pile at the bottom of the encounter deck. Oh, we get to advance to a stage 3A of our choice. I don't think I realized that. I thought it was random. Starting with the first player, each player creates his own staging area and advances to a different stage 3A of their choice. In player order, each player moves one encounter card. Okay, so our 3As. Okay, we can know what these are. Okay, so after you quest successfully, discard an enemy engaged with a player. After you quest successfully, choose a player. That player draws 2 cards and lowers the threat by 2. That's it right there. After you quest successfully, choose a player. Ready each of that player's heroes. Non-unique. Yep. Nope. We're definitely going there. We're definitely going to the seat of Almenhin. So if Frodo's Choice is not in play, anytime a player would place progress on this quest, discard an equal number of cards from the encounter deck instead. After Frodo's Choice is revealed, it advances to stage 4A. After you quest successfully, choose a player. That player draws 2 cards and lowers their threat by 2. That right there may be the saving grace for this deck. Alrighty. We will draw a card. Pass out money. Alrighty, okay. I don't think we actually have anything that we can do, so let's just quest successfully. We got 5, 7. Showing 2. We'll flip into another river and oh no. Okay. So we'll place the progress. I don't know if it'll matter, but we place 3. We'll reduce our threat by 2. 1, 2. We get to draw 2 cards. There's the Gondorian Shield and Treebeard. Beautiful. And then we will at the end of the travel phase. So we'll travel here. Oh, no, and then we still raise our threat by 2. 1, 2. Okay, we got to get rid of those. Okay, we'll stand up. Oh, and that's what we do. When progress would be placed on this quest, we discard those cards instead. So 1, 2, 3. Cool. Pass out some money. Draw a card. Hey, it's another Treebeard. Let's go ahead and spend 4 from Sam to play Treebeard. Treebeard comes into play exhausted. We're going to spend 1 from Boromir to drop our second restricted item, which is our shield. So now he's sitting at 4 defense. We could play Elrond. I think Elrond's a better drop because he has a when entering play ability that I think I want to trigger. So let's go ahead and quest. Got 3. Got 7 again. I'm okay with that. Let's go with 7. Showing 2. Flip into X. X is the number of players at this stage, which is 1. Peril, toughness 1. Archery, X. When revealed, discard an ally you control. Just like that. That's going to be Snowborn Scout. Ugh, gross. Okay. So we're showing 3. We quested for 7. So 4 gets placed here. Nice. We successfully quest, so we get to draw 2 cards, lower our threat by 2. Snowborn Scout. And Snowborn Scout. 1, 2. We will travel here. Archery gives Treebeard a damage, which is going to increase our booming ents here in a second. We will optionally engage here, which will stand up Sam. Not stand up, but we get to draw a card from Pippin. Hey, it's a booming ent. And he swings for 4. We will raise our threat to stand up Boromir. And we will have done that in the travel phase because it's once per phase. We will defend here for 4 to 4. No shadow. Got 2, 3. Yeah, we'll raise our threat, stand up, and then swing back to take him out. When we get to draw a card from Glamdring, which is another Bill. We'll stand up. Oh, I should have probably blocked with Bill just because I have so many Bills in my hand. And let's pass out some money. Now I feel like we're like starting to sing. Increase our threat to 35. I don't like that actually at all. We get to draw into Defender of Ramas. Let's go ahead and spend 1 and 1 to play a Booming Ent. Enters play exhausted. We'll spend 2 to play 2 Snowborn Scouts. So we'll drop 2 progress here on the active. We have Farmer Maggot, which I think I want to hang on to a little bit longer. We have Bill. Elrond is going to be a good drop here in a second. We could actually probably start loading like Boromir up with damage so that we can drop Elrond and heal all the damage from him. Let's go ahead and quest for 2, 5. Seven, showing 0. Flip into a Wooded Shoreline. While Wooded Shoreline is in the staging area, gains Archery 2. What a hilarious concept. Search the encounter deck and discard power for an enemy and add it to the staging area to travel heal. Shuffle the encounter deck. Ew. And Archery... Archery is at the beginning of the travel phase? Oh, that's the voice of Isengard. Here we are. Each combat phase. So we could travel to here and lose the whatever that is. So we quest for 7, showing 3. We're gonna place 4, which discards 1 card. Clears this. We do get to. This seems crazy. Am I doing this right? After you quest successfully, choose a player. That player draws 2 cards and lowers. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Lower our threat by 2. Draw 2 cards, Bofur, and Dagger of Westernness. We will go ahead and travel here. Search the encounter deck and discard power for an enemy and add it to the staging area to travel here. Shuffle the encounter deck. So that kind of messes with the whole spot of Frodo's Choice, which is a little funny. And added to the staging area, so it's not revealed. We'll go here. That's 28. We're at 33, 34. Or actually, I want to do something that is higher threat than me. Archery 1 is going to be fine. Yeah, we'll do this. Even the locations are yeah, right. They're in the trees. Okay, so we're gonna take the tracker, and since we take the tracker, it does not surge because it's not revealed. But that's also at 33. We're at 33. We're actually at 35 because of Pippin, and so we actually get to optionally engage here. Actually, we have to take Archery 1, which we're gonna place on the Booming Ent just to beef him up a little bit more. And so now we're gonna take a attack of 3, actually 5 to Snowborn. No shadow effect, but Snowborn is uber gone. And then we will have Boromir swing for like 7 to take him out. We'll get to draw a card from Glamdring. Hey, Galadriel. Nice. Nice. Okay. Nice. Let's stand up. Like, part of me doesn't want to place too much progress on there because I want to just hammer this as hard as I possibly can. I want to keep the Fellowship together. I'm going to pass out some money, increase our threat to 34. Draw a card. Another Defender. Interesting. Let's go 1 for the dagger on Sam. Oh, Treebeard gets a resource. Treebeard is rich. I forgot about that. I'm trying to figure out if I want to. Oh, we could play. We could play Galadriel. Yeah, let's do that. Play Galadriel. Search the top 5 cards of your deck for an attachment. Hobbit Cloak is nice. Sting! There we go. That's what we want right there, actually. We can't play this because Noble Hero or Aragorn. We don't have any Noble Heroes except for Boromir, and our restricted slots are taken up with Glamdring and the Shield. So, that's what we wanted to do, but I think we'll take Sting for Sam. Is the Hobbit Cloak restricted? It is not. And we can place these back in any order. We'll take the Hobbit Cloak, the Wandering Ent, dagger, and then the sword. Galadriel gets discarded at the end of the round, and so I kind of want to not quest that hard. I want to quest successfully, but not that hard. We might as well do 3. Let's take this down. 1, 2, 3. We're at 34. I mean, four, 5. Let's go 5. Flip into a 1. Seat of Seeing. Immune to player card effects. When Seat of Seeing is explored, choose a burden card in play in the encounter deck or in the discard pile and remove it from the game. Shuffle the encounter deck. If you are playing campaign mode, remove that card from the campaign mode. Well, that's cool. So that's showing 1. We quested for 5, so 4 gets placed here. That's a successful quest if I've ever seen one. So lower 1, 2, and draw Hobbit's Cloak and the Wandering Ent. We will travel here. I love this place. I'm really enjoying this scenic overlook that we got going for us here. Let's raise our threat by 1. We'll draw their dagger. We'll pass out some money. And let's use 2 from Treebeard to play the Wandering Ent. Sounds like a great vacation spot. Open bar, too. It's wonderful. It's lovely here this time of year. Just getting my ally lineup. Oh, Galadriel's gone. Let's use 1 for a Hobbit Cloak on Sam. So now Sam is defending for 1, 2, 4, 5 against anything that has a higher engagement cost than us, which I'm hoping is going to be everything going forward. We will use one to play a dagger on Pippin. We're not going to do that. We're actually going to spend 2 to drop a defender onto the table. No, this is what we're going to do. We're going to spend 3 to play Bofur. Then we're going to exhaust Bofur to search the top 5 cards of your deck for a weapon attachment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we shuffle the cards. So I'm hoping that we find another weapon attachment. Which actually, I don't have any other weapon attachments. I don't know why I was thinking. But I get Andril. I was hoping to just shuffle that. For some reason, I was thinking it was Master of the Forge, where it's an attachment. I was like, oh, this will be great. But also, Bofur is a really good quester for us. He's a 2 quester. Wandering Ent is exhausted. I want another archery. I want another archery thing so I can get Booming Ent up to a 5 attack. Let's quest for 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 7. Flip into until the end of the round. Add 1 to the archery total at this stage for each ally currently at this stage. Oh, so even if there's not archery, I think that probably triggers. I don't think I thought about it that way. I'm gonna play it like that. I wonder if anyone in the chat knows if there is no base archery. Do I still archery 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I would assume so. I think if you didn't, it would probably have surge. So we'll go 2 on the wandering int, 2, 4. 5, 6. Because I want the condition attachment. 5, 6. This gets cleared. Choose a burden card and play the encounter deck or the discard power, remove it from the game. Let's go ahead and find. Each enemy engaged with the player makes an immediate attack. I think that's fine. Frodo's Choice was way deep down there. Speaking of, let's go ahead and remember to lower our threat by 2 and draw into Sleebrian Stone. Oh, that's restricted as well. Oh, that's fine. We can probably throw it on Pippin. That's fine. Okay, so we're removing a burden card. After a hero takes damage, probably don't need. Let's get rid of this one. Alrighty. Oh, we also discard 1 card from the encounter deck because we placed 1 here. We quested for 7 and for 6. Okay. Stand up. Increase our threat. Draw a card into the ruins. That's the first ruins we've seen. That's kind of interesting. And we need more lore cards. And so one of the things that I will do if I'm trying to refine or tune a deck is at this point in the game, I look here. Now, Sam's loaded up with resources because he's a steward. That makes a lot of sense. But Pippin is sitting on 7 resources. This is unused potential, and so when I would be refining my deck, I would very much be looking for adding more lore cards into the deck, or a song card to drop, like maybe give Pippin the tactics trait or the tactics icon. Let's go Darren's Ruins to draw 2 cards. 1, Booming Int and Darren's Ruins, and we will discard a Mithril Shirt. Or neutral cards. Very good point, Astari. Yes, or neutral cards. We'll go Darren's Ruins again. We'll draw Sleebrian Stone and a Booming Int. We'll toss this. We'll spend 2 resources to play a Booming Int. Comes into play exhausted. Also, Treebeard needs to get rich. Treebeard needs his money. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. We've got 2 from Sam to drop a Celebrian Stone on Pippin. We've got also thinking about this, I probably would have dropped the Steward on Boromir. Just looking at our distribution of cards at this point. We're actually going to... Nope, that's a tactics resource. We can't do that. Never mind. Okay. We're showing nothing. I do want to quest successfully, but I don't want to push too hard. And so this is where it starts to get a little fun. And where like cards like Shadow of the Past could be kind of fun, where we could just put the card back on top. Let's go 2 with the Wandering Int and 2 with Beaufort. Flip into a River Anduin. While it's in the staging area, it gains forced. Okay, so when it was in the active, it actually should not have increased our threat. So that's a mistake I made earlier. But we won't make that again. So we quested 2, we showed 4, so we're gonna do 1. No, it's Frodo's Choice. If Frodo's choice is discarded, reveal it instead. Take control of the first player token and the ring bearer, and each card attached to it. Attached to the ring bearer for the rest of the game. You cannot lose control of the first player token. Okay, so Frodo's gonna come back. After Frodo's choice is revealed at the stage, advance to stage 4A. I don't know if I get the response. After you quest successfully, is the response still active here, or does the force take priority and I no longer have the response effect? I'm going to say I don't. That's Grim Rule. If someone jumps in and lets me know otherwise, that will be much appreciated. But after you quest are advance to stage 4A. 4A. Now, Sam, says Frodo, don't hinder me. The others will be coming back any minute. If they catch me here, I shall have to argue and explain, and I shall never have the heart or chance to get off. But I must go at once. It's the only way. Add Path of Galayan to the staging area. This is the quest phase. In the phase, do not resolve the quest. I think Force goes first. Okay, that's what I think as well. Parth. What did I say? Path? Parth. Immune to player card's effects. Travel, search the encounter deck and discard pile for an enemy and add it to the staging area to travel or shuffle the encounter deck. While it's in play, the players cannot win the game. This is the anthem. Throw all your hands up. During the quest phase, reveal one additional encounter card for each player in the game. After an enemy is revealed at this stage, raise your threat by X to engage that enemy, where X is that enemy's threat. Each player may trigger this ability once per round. When this stage is defeated, the players win the game. Okay, so we are at the staging area, or the staging. I think we're gonna travel here. We're gonna take the threat cost, or the opportunity cost of not traveling to the River Anduin. I don't actually think that's the right phrase right there, but is the threat. Passive goes first, force second, then response third. Sweet. Thank you, Starry. I appreciate that. So that being said, we're going to raise our threat from River Anduin. We're going to search the encounter deck and discard pile for an enemy and add it to the staging area. We're at 33. We'll go here. X is the number of players at this stage. Archery 1. We're gonna throw that on boom, or the booming int, to make our booming ints that much stronger. We will optionally engage here, which will draw us a card. Hey, Gondorian Spearman. And then he's going to be attacking for 4. He gets blocked with the Snowborn. 4. Attacking enemy makes an additional attack after this one. Of course he does. We'll block with Build a Pony. 4. No shadow effect. We have 2 bills in our hand, so it's like, might as well just... they're free. Okay. And then Boromir is going to swing for enough to kill him, I think. Right? Because it's toughness 1, so he effectively has 2 shield, 6. Boromir swinging for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah. Then we get to draw a card from Glamdring, Farmer Maggot. We don't even need Farmer Maggot. Boromir's too good. I need to trigger Boromir's ability to discard to deal 2 damage to everyone engaged with me, just for a theme. But we will stand up. Increase that threat to 34. We'll draw a card into Ruins. We'll pass out some money. Let's play Ruins to draw 2 cards, discard a card. There's a warning. There's another warning. Let's go. And we will discard a Andrew. Okay. We'll spend 2 to play 2 warnings. Now, does this go on Boromir? It could go on Sam. Because Sam has 5 defense. Boromir has 4 defense. This would take him to 6. I think let's just put him on. Let's just put him on Sam. Let Sam be our defender, because also Sam gets the sting ability whenever he defends. Oh yeah, Frodo gets a resource. And Treebeard gets a resource. I have too many people getting money. What a fun complaint to have. Bill's gonna come back. Bill 2.0. Back and ready. He made it through Moria. He can make it through Lorien. He can make it down the Anduin. And I think we just quest as hard as possible, right? There's nothing stopping us from questing super, super hard. During the quest phase, reveal 1 additional encounter card for each player in the game. When they stay, yeah, I mean, like, we want to blitz. We don't want to. Raise your threat by X to engage an enemy. Yeah, no, we want to blitz. Bill 2.0. We're going to use 2 resources from Treebeard to drop a Booming Ent. It's going to come in exhausted. We're going to spend 3 resources from Pippin to play Elrond. We'll draw a card. Got a Gondorian Spearman. Yeah, we have too many tactics. Our cost curve is a little bit off here. But I think we just quest out. I think we can get close to questing out, if not questing out completely. It's 20 quest points. So actually, we probably can't quest out. But do we have a feint? We have a feint. We have defenders. So I think this is a 2-step approach. We have Goblin Cleavers. So any enemy that comes in, oh my goodness, we're probably fine. So let's take this down to 0 and let's quest. We got 2. Also, the Booming Ents don't have any, so we're not going to quest with them. Wandering, it's 2. Bofur's 2. Elrond is 3. Boromir is 2. Pippin is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sam is 3. 1, 2, 3. Frodo is 2. 1, 2. So right there, we know that we cannot quest out this round because we need 22 to pass through this, and we're revealing 2 encounter cards. But I feel pretty good about where we're at. There's no toys that we have in our hand that can fix this, so I think we just quest. Yeah, we just go hard. So we're revealing 2. We're requesting for 20. We're showing 2. When revealed, either choose a player to reveal an additional counter card, or it makes an immediate attack against you. We will take the immediate attack, block with Bill. So it's gonna be 4. Attacking the enemy makes an additional attack after this one. I don't like that. We'll block with a booming. So it's gonna be 4. After this attack, move the attacking enemy to the first player staging area. It's already there. So 4. That's enough to take out the Booming Ent. That's sad. And then next is attach to a non fellowship and move it to the first player staging area. Counts as condition attachments with the text. Attached heroes loses the hero card type and gains the enemy card type with threat equal to its willpower and engagement cost equal to its threat cost. If fallen into evil is discarded, return the attached hero to its owner's control. This feels very thematic to throw this on Boromir, but I think if we throw it on Boromir, we're in a lot of trouble. Okay. I can't put it on Boromir. No, I can't do that. I think it has to be Pippin. This is a tough card. This is a really tough card because it's gonna swing by 8. Darth Boromir, yeah, but it's gonna swing our questing by 8. Do we have another Elrond coming? We do have another, or did I only run 2 Elronds? I think I only ran 2 Elronds. So we can't get the hero back. I think it has to be Pippin. I assume he keeps his attachments. Okay, so we reduced this by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then now we're showing 4, 8. Maybe he will screw up and mess some orc stuff instead of the. There you go. Yes. Okay. That changes the landscape drastically. Actually, I don't think I really thought that through. Uh-oh. We may. Pippin is only attacking with 1, so we can take that on Boromir. We will raise our threat to ready Boromir. And then we can take 2 threat to immediately engage this if we wanted to. But let's do our math real quick. So we got 4, 8. So we're throwing 8. So it's only 4 and 4. Let's go ahead and raise our threat by 2 to immediately engage here. And so we're placing 6 threats. Or 6 progress here, and then this is clear. We raise our threat by 1 for River Anduin, which is 38. And then Pippin is going to engage us. Actually, this is here. Okay, oh my goodness. That was way... I did not see that coming. This is what you get for not reading the encounter deck beforehand. Not sure what attachments are on Pippin, but if they say attached hero, they no longer apply. Attached hero gains 2. Yes, you are right. Attached to a hero? Okay, so good point. So we're actually 2 more here. So that's good. Okay. Sweet. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you. I think we're going to kill Pippin. I think we're going to lose a Booming Ent, which is fine. Let's take the attack from Pippin undefended. It's going to be 1 plus 0. Throw that on Boromir. No, we'll throw that on Sam. And then we will defend with Boromir for 4 to 4, 0. We'll raise our threat to ready Boromir. We will attack for 7 here. We get to draw a card. Oh, I forgot I had Goblin Cleavers. Nice. I don't want to kill Pippin. Gandalf the White approves. Kill that fool of a Took. Let me check this real quick. I'm gonna check and see if I have another Elrond in this deck. Nope. Only 2 Elronds in the deck. So we can't get rid of that attachment, which probably means that Pippin is gonna... I can't thematically bring myself to kill Pippin. And I don't think the Ents would kill Pippin. Okay. Stand up. Increase our threat to 40. Draw a card into a Wandering Ent. Pass out some money. We got Bill coming back, making a resurgence. Okay. Oh, Ron's gone. Bill 3.0. Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're showing 8. I think we push. We have Goblin Cleavers and Feints. I think we need to be utilizing those. But let's go. Let's just go as hard as we can. I think if we don't, we lose. So, oh, also we have +1 from here. I'm gonna retroactively add that. I forgot about Sting. Okay, so we got 2. We've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So we're questing for 14, showing 2. Probably not enough to push through, but I'm hoping next time. We've got a Surge Toughness. We're not going to take that one. Barrel, either move one enemy engaged with you to the first player staging area, or Growing Threat gains Doom 2 and Surge. Alrighty, so Pippin goes back. And then we've got a Slopes of Elmen Him. Must engage an enemy at any staging area to travel here. So we're showing 3, 5, 7, 8. We quested for 14. So that's 6 more here. Puts us at 15. After an enemy is revealed from this stage. Yeah. And then both of these will engage us. Oh, and actually archery goes off. We'll go on the Booming Ent. We'll spend 1 resource to... Wait, no. We're just gonna Goblin Cleaver, exhaust here to kill this guy. Oh wait, no, it doesn't work because he has toughness. Ah. Okay, we'll spend 1 for Feint. Then Pippin's gonna swing at us. We'll block with a Booming Ent. If the defending character has fewer printed hit points than the attacking enemy. Ha, he doesn't. Each enemy at this stage gets +1. He doesn't. Oh wait. This attack is considered undefended. Nope, we're good. Booming Ent will take out the... No. Boromir. Yeah, no, Booming Ent will take out here. Because Booming Ent has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack, which is enough to take him out. And then we're going to leave Pippin because of what my new reasoning is, encounter cards. That may put him back. But, really, I just can't bring myself to hurt Pippin. Let's stand up. Increase our threat to 40. Actually, River Anduin takes it up 1. I forgot about that. And then we're at 42. It is really a race. We are trying to race down. Draw a card into a Wandering Ent. Pass out some money. Let's spend 2 from Treebeard to play a Wandering Ent. Comes in exhausted. Okay, we have too many resources, and not enough stuff to spend them on. Hey, how's it going? Bill, son of Bill, son of Bill. I like it. Hey, how's it going, Angus? We're showing 5. We need to quest for 5. We're revealing 2. I think we may lose this race. I'm not feeling super great about it. Okay, let's... Okay, let's take this down to 0. We got 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4. Maybe Stewart should have gone on Boromir with all this. Yeah, it absolutely should have. It should have gone. When I initially had it, I just saw that. I mean, I had a ton of leadership cards that allowed me to like push it through. But I'm thinking that like a Song of Battle may be the right move here. More neutral cards could be the right move. We're at 14. Let's go 15 with Bill. Nope, that's a scoop. You've been deep into Arkham, but your Lord of the Rings to make you jam Fellowship Saga again. So good. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, the Fellowship Saga. I'm enjoying this so much. Okay, here we go. Until the end of the round, add 1 to the archery total. That's fine. That feels very promising for us. And we've got a Surge, River Anduin. So we're showing 2, 5, 8. So we're good. Yeah, we're showing 8. Which means that we pushed through 7, which takes us. Oh, I thought this was 20. We were absolutely fine. I really thought that was 20. It's just 16. Yeah, no, we're absolutely fine. Sweet. There you go. That's the Fellowship. That quest was more forgiving than I was expecting. Being able to choose that stage 3A and making it so that we could just draw cards, which turns out drawing cards in a card game is very good, and reducing our threats saved our butts. But I mean, outside of that, it was a fun quest. It was a really fun quest. I think I would enjoy coming back to this one, and building some more stuff. I think Legolas could have been an interesting addition here instead of Boromir. I think Boromir worked really well, especially because he's noble. So we got, or he's a warrior, so we got Glamdring. I think Legolas is also a warrior. Boromir should have finished him off looking for the ring. Yeah. So what's kind of funny is that if I do this, I kill Pippin. Like, the only thing that happens if I take this action to discard Boromir and deal 2 damage, the only thing that happens is I kill Pippin. Which, I kind of like that rewrite of history. I'm okay with that. That sounds kind of fun. Okay, sweet. So we did get the win, which means that we get to open the Lost Realm expansion box. So this is some cards that a lot of people probably have seen recently if they have been playing with the new repackaged content. Truly thematic rewrite. Yeah, it's a fanfic, right? But I'm gonna go to the be right back, and I will get this ready so that we can open this bad boy up. I love opening the deluxe expansions because there are so many cool cards that come with this. Your favorite cycle, Josh? Very awesome. Alrighty, I'll be right back. I'll talk to you all soon.